Bonjour! So we are back in TWINBROOK for another makeover, and I'm still in that area, so I'm going to pin on the screen the previous videos, the playlist where I've gathered all the videos with makeovers I've done. I'm in the mood for that area. I don't know. There is something that, well, it's downtown, and I'm more into doing community lots usually. For today's episode, it's going to be the salon here. And I'm thinking already that I'd like to have the spa. So I'm going to use a rabbit hole rug. And so that's going to be the one piece of CC, but I'm thinking the spa. I'm going to include it there. And yeah, so let's check out the lot in Edit Town first. So I do remember reading a comment asking if I would have a look at the salon, but I couldn't find it, so I'm so sorry. That's why I'm looking at the salon. I wasn't really thinking about doing this one, but then I've just done the spa in Riverview and it just clicked, and I remembered a comment about the salon in TWINBROOK, so I thought, good idea. Let's try to do something there. DREA Salon and Tattoo. It's a salon and the size is 20 by 30 and it's a brick building. So I do know a bit about that place. I've seen it before, but I've never renovated it and I don't really remember the layout. I think the tattoo parlor is like downstairs or something like that. That's what I remember from it. But let's take a tour of the lot. That's a brick building, all right. So red brick, and ooh, that's pretty. Look at that flooring. That's so cool. But that's the wrong lot. So, okay, so I really like the awning. I suppose the upper floors are going to be empty. They look like it. The front entrance, the front, what is it? It's not really a porch. The entry or the hallway over there. It's very interesting. So the access is there apparently. And I don't really get the double sidewalk. I mean, it's not large enough to really have a sidewalk here. Oh, there is a door here. Okay, that's why. And a garage. Okay. Is that building? Oh, there is no floor. Okay, so it's going to be. Chances are that I'm going to get rid of it. I mean, it's a garage. There is only one parking spot there, so that's not. Oh, and there is a courtyard too. Is there a tombstone too? No. Okay, because there was one, in the laundromat. In the laundromat, there was like a garage too, and a courtyard behind it, and there was a tombstone, so I'm a bit disappointed. Okay, so it's not as shady as the laundromat was. Well, maybe I'm talking too fast, and there's going to be a grave elsewhere on the lot. Oh, I'm inside already, and that's what I remembered. So a back door, and that must lead to the tattoo parlor. Oh, that's very neat. I like that there is the front desk here, and okay. Is it an art gallery? Okay, so is that supposed to be to represent the different designs they can do? Because I don't know about that. Okay, this I do get. What are these? Why are they there? Well, the giraffe can be anywhere. They're so cute. And there is a waiting area over there. It's very neat. Like it. It's a bit grunge looking. And the chair here. Again, this one could be designed. That's a great idea. But, I mean, how do you have that on a tattoo? But yeah, this one I really like. From the tattoo place. That's very prison break. And a table. Just a table. Okay. And back at the front. Oh, neat. Okay. So this leads to the apartments above, I guess. Yes, the non-existent apartments. Whoa. That's big. a very large waiting area over there, front desk, and there are like 3 styling stations and bathrooms. Okay, like the pattern here, I'm going to try and have it somewhere on the lot. It's a very relaxing one. So I'm thinking of having the spa here. And oh shoot! Okay, don't scrape your knees on that. Let's check the upstairs. But I'm thinking I'm going to block off the upper floors so that they are just pretend apartments. That leads to the rooftop. Yes. Ooh, that's so neat. I like they limited the space here. So for your protection, you cannot go over there. You know. I'll try to keep the shape of the building. And ooh, there is space here too. So maybe we can take advantage of that. And yeah, there's going to be a parking area over there. Let's have a quick overview of the lot. I'll put level skip markers here, and on the ground floor. So what I'm going to do is have it maybe as a hairdressing salon with a styling station and a few things for the spa, hot tub area, and what else can we do? Oh, the tanning booth. Since there is space here, I might have that area a bit bigger, so I might change a bit the floor plan of the building. Downstairs, how am I going to do this one? But I like that, like they have access through a back door like that. It's not that official. I haven't seen a tombstone on the lot, so no urns. So apparently it's not that shady of a business, but I'm going with a bit of a derelict vibe for the whole town. So it's not going to be like the super ultra modern and sleek looking salon and spa ever. For the building itself, I think it's a bit too blocky looking. What I'm going to try and do is maybe have the 2 upper floors with either 2 wide or just 1 wide balconies. Do I make them like wraparound balconies? And with the railing from Supernatural, I might keep the columns but smaller ones. Okay, so these are the main ideas. I'm going to try and not get distracted by the flooring over there. It's very, very pretty. Let's get into it. Okay, so building first, I did go with the wrap around balconies, not really wrapping around the whole building, but that side over there. And downstairs, so I wanted to have the balconies to be a bit busy, to look a bit busy, like there are apartments on the other side of the wall that are occupied. So instead of having, like for instance, curtains hanging at the windows, I had a few, items out on the balcony, but I didn't go overboard there, hopefully. I think I placed just like a table at one balcony and maybe a bike rack, I think, at another one, etc. So that the idea was to make it seem as if it's lived in the different apartments. So there are 4 different apartments, and I've put level skip markers. I've put level skip markers on both upper floors so that they're not actually accessible. So then I removed the garage and added space for a parking lot, and then I think I talked about that in the previous preview, the tour at the beginning. I'm sorry, I'm a bit sick, so I'm trying to focus on doing the voiceover, but it's a bit blurry right now. Everything is blurry. And yeah, so what was I talking about? I did a small add-on to that area at the back, and instead of having foundation, have a wall, and using constraint floor elevation is foundation level, which is a bit taller on that building, and so that there is no lost space in that back area. Yeah, that was like, because of the foundation, there was like a tile wide space that was a bit wasteful, so I'm using that area there. What else? The tower. I tried those windows. I think they are from SIMS, but then I removed them because they are too small. And the thing is that they are open. There is not a version where they are closed in the game. I know there is a CC one, but I couldn't use it here because it's CC free here, decorating the balconies. And so I removed the window and placed another one afterward that is a bit larger. But the thing is that the window panes, they are not the same as the other windows. So I'm not as happy as I could have been if the other ones were bigger and that was a closed window version of it. Doing a fire escape, it's not really usable, but they can reach the roof, well, the area of the roof that is not closed off. They can the area of the roof that is closed off actually, but yeah, so here replacing the windows, and they can reach the rooftop through the staircase, so that's not that's accessible. And here the brick was a bit too dark, so I wanted it to be a bit lighter. So that's what I'm doing before tackling the layout. So the layout, since I had moved and removed the foundation and instead having wall for the back door and the access to the tattoo parlor, I've gained some room there, and so I was able to have, I've placed it in that side room here, but afterward I'll place the hot tub at the back, and the tanning booth are going to be in that room. And then I tried to work with sort of the L shape that I've created there, because I wanted to have, I wanted to keep the reception area, the front desk area where it was, but have a corner for the staff where they would do also the shampoo for the hairdressing part. So I went a bit with a hairdressing salon, but since it's CC free again, I didn't go with everything as a hairdressing salon. And also I'd done one for Sunset Valley, so I didn't want it to look similar. So I kept comparing, trying to remember what I had done for the Sunset Valley one, because it was also a renovation of a sort. And for instance, the tattoo parlor there, it was a bit grunge looking too. And so I didn't want to go that way for the tattoo parlor, so I went in another direction. It's a bit of the same thing here for the hairdressing salon part. I'm going to do. I didn't want it to look too modern, not too like a classic hairdressing salon. And so instead I went with a bit of a hippie touch there. I don't know, colorful. It's very colorful. Try to have like second-hand looking pieces of furniture there, a mix of something a bit artistic looking, and at the same time with, you know, all the things they would need to have a functional salon there. So that's why I'm trying to do here. I'm making another piece of furniture that looked as if it would fit with the vibe I was going for, and I wanted it to be rather colorful. And afterwards I did also that for the tattoo parlor, so they look like they could belong to the same type of Sims, or the same Sims, that they have just two different doors to lead to the different parts of the business. The tattoo parlor is just a tattoo parlor. I haven't added anything there. I haven't even added TV. I could have a kids series, rather big reception area, wedding area over there too. But yeah, I actually made that lot. I made it over a few weeks. I started making it over, and then I went and did something else, and then I was, oh, I haven't finished it. I should go back to it. So I did the tattoo parlor quite afterwards. I'd say a few weeks after. Oh gosh, they're cutting trees in my street, so I might have to, oh yeah, to take a quick break while they're doing my area, and then yeah. So if it sounds like as if it's recording not at the same time, it's because I'm not recording at the same time. Okay, I think they left, so I'm back, and I don't really remember what I've been talking about, so hopefully I'm not going to repeat everything I've already said. But yeah, so, oh, I know, I haven't talked about the fact that I've added a lot of windows, like picture windows, on the side, just like there was at the front of the building. So I've done that on the side where the hairdressing salon is. So they have a view, but they have a view on nothing, like it's just a cluster of trees, I think, on the other side of the road. So there are not even a lot of trees, and so I was I'm thinking of doing something, and I think it's going to be the next episode. I'm going to adjust a bit downtown in TWINBROOK, and I'm not doing the whole town, but since I'm doing quite a few community lots, I'm thinking I'm going to have to adjust, rearrange a bit the layout of downtown, where is what, and in doing so I was thinking that it could be a good opportunity to reply to comments, to questions I've had more publicly. I don't know. So for instance, I've had quite a few times people asking me about different mods, newer mods, if I was using the mods, and I've answered, I think I've answered. If I've forgotten anyone, I'm so sorry. Sometimes it's just, it's a bit overwhelming, and you're like, why have I gotten to all the comments? I'm not sure. So that, also future makeovers or future projects, what I'm planning on doing. I'm so sorry, I have a sore throat and it's been bothering me here. So what was it? So yeah, any type of question. So if you have questions, I think I'm going to do a post on the community, in the community tab, where I can regroup all the questions I can have. So I'll do, if you have questions, you can leave it there under that video, or in the future post I'll do. I have to find an image to illustrate. I can't have something where it's just text only, and I'd rather have something with an image. So we'll see. And yeah, so that's the idea for the next video. It's going to be in TWINBROOK, and I'm just going to go from I'm going to use that lot I'm doing here and place it elsewhere, and that's what I'm planning on doing. But obviously I haven't done the video yet because I'll answer the questions at the same time I'm doing what I'm going to be doing. That was a bit confusing. Okay, so to recap, I'll do a quick recap, I think, when I'm going to do the outro for that video, just a reminder. And so yeah, the tattoo parlor, we are at it. Did the waiting area, I don't think it's going to be used, but yeah. There's nothing. Oh, there might be a coffee machine. I might have put a coffee machine in that behind the desk. There is a mini fridge, so maybe they can have something wrapped, something, and then sit down in the sectional area. But yeah, there's nothing big to do here. I did put a desktop computer at the front desk, and then there is the tattoo chair and the regular one, and yeah, I just wanted it to keep it simple there, the tattoo parlor, and just also wanted it to look a bit quirky. So colorful. It's even more colorful than the salon upstairs, so because there is no window there, so I really wanted something where instead of having, you know, the sun and have it lift your mood, the colors and the patterns are there to do that, you know, to do the job. I've also reused the idea of having a lot of what is it called, like artwork on the walls. So there are not as many, but I've used some from other expansion packs that they could be, I don't know, that they look more logical to have them there. To me, look more logical, these, that the ones that I used to have there, but at the same time they only had like ambitions and base game ones to use from, so a bit different. And there is a bathroom downstairs. There is one upstairs with a shower and a potty for. I've put a very small kid area in the salon. So I was thinking toddlers, because the kids, they can keep busy a bit differently. So there is also TV in the salon near the waiting area, so that they can be waiting and actually watching TV. And downstairs, the bathroom here in the basement is just a toilet. But I've also added a few items for a cat, a dog maybe, but more cat oriented. I think there is a scratching post downstairs. And yeah, so I've used item from, I think, all the stuff packs I own. Trying to think if I've used from movie stuff, maybe not from this one, but all the other ones, because plants extra from 70s, 80s, 90s, and or diesel, or lamps from diesel. So for sure these. So a lot overview with the rooftop there, and then the first floor, so the salon. So there is the hallway area for the apartment buildings, and I've put a hidden room marker in the stairwell. Here the waiting area is way smaller, with a play mat corner over there for the kids, for the babies. Then just one styling station here. The rocking chair are there for the fake hairdressing area over there. Those are not really counters, they are shelves. They are not working, so it's just set dressing as if they cut their hair there. And instead of having mirrors, they have a sort of a view on that area over there. Very thrilling. Where we at? So here in that corner, so the tanning booth. The back room is where the hot tub is. Back to the hallway, there is the bathroom here with a shower. And then here is the designer table workshop with a back door that leads to that landing over there. The staircase there leads to the tattoo parlor, so it's a bit different, the layout, than the original one, because the engine for the hot tub is going to block the SIMS from really using the room. So there is a hidden room marker here, and then so the waiting area, nothing much there to do. There is a music box, the reception desk, a bathroom here, and the tattoo chair is there. So that's it for that lot. Something else. I've made it black here because it was so bright. The original awning was very bright. So I wanted it to contrast with it. But yeah, that might change because I'm going to move that lot elsewhere. So that's my plan for next episode. I'm going to adjust a bit the area over there and explain a bit more my plans for that area, even though I'm not going to do a save file. So it's just what I'm going to do for my game and the lots I'm going to have here and there. And just a reminder, if you have questions, I can answer them there in the next episode. I think I'd be able to record it on Wednesday, so before Wednesday I'll try to have also a post. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below that video, or else you can leave the comments under a post I'm going to try and have out before Wednesday. And yeah, so that's going to be it for that video. I'll see you in the next one. À bientôt.